Hello and welcome to the Divine Stoners Association Daily Briefing for April 4th, 2023. I am Brother Bong, and we are here sharing the information, sharing the messages, the message about medical cannabis, about cannabis in New York State, New York City, specifically in the Bronx. And so today's show, as always, doctor's orders. Remember, today's medical cannabis landscape can be confusing. So if you ever needed to find out some information, go see your doctor, go see your primary care physician, and see if there may be some information that they're willing to share with you as well. Because, as I said before, medical cannabis is medicine. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again over and over and over again until the message gets clear to everybody that cannabis is a medicine. This is the daily briefing, the Divine Stoners daily briefing for April 4th, 2023. I am Brother Bong, and cannabis is Dr. Order, so get medically educated. If you haven't, if you live in a state where you have the opportunity to get a medical cannabis card, check it out because, again, as I said yesterday in the show, there are many, many medical benefits that cannabis possesses, and you may be able to get some benefit and some relief and improve the quality of your life from the introduction of cannabis into your regimen. So, what is your favorite way to consume? Now, as you can tell by my name, Brother Bong, my favorite way to consume is to consume through a bong. Now, that has an equation that's took a while to come through. Now, one of the things that it was that when I was first introduced to a bong, I thought it was really, really cool way to consume. And later on, as I had my own home, it was, like I said, it became cool again. So I had a bong and I could just pull on that and rip on that. And then, then it became economically feasible for me because I was, like everybody, this is a hard life out here sometimes, and you have to work really hard for everything you have. Sometimes you got to stretch your dollar. So sometimes stretching your dollar means stretching your bud. So I was stretching my bud, and the bong was the most economical way for your brother bong to consume, because I always had to make it stretch, because life without bud for me sometimes is not a good thing. So and I feel like this. I feel if you consume something, you should be able to take care of it. You should be able to have it. And I had it, and I consumed it, and I like to consume it in the bong. So, in that vein, in that thought and food for thought, infused foods. Have you ever thought about infusion of foods? There's all kind of infusion things going on. There's food. There's beverages. Speaking of beverages and infusion, shout out to Dr. Mike and everybody over there at Divine Ministries. He's a forward thinker. He's an innovator, and we have some products that are going to be available. So drop a letter, drop a comment, and if you like what you see, like and follow us here. And maybe you could check out some of the products, the list of products that we have available. And so, but that goes back to my point, my topic. That infusion is everywhere now. You can go to the 99th floor. Shout out to the 99th floor and everybody over there, where they have a full several course meal, and they're all infused. So if you would like to try that, check them out. Take your loved one, take yourself, take your homies, go to the 99th floor and check out the offerings that they have there. Shout out to them and everybody over there. Because infused food, what did you consume? I don't know. But I know that I have, and I will do it again. So, speaking of doing it again, this is a pretty good segue to bring into the next subject. So, the icons of cannabis, probably the first cannabis humor that I ever found or ever saw. We see on last month's or this month's Northeast Leaf magazine, Cheech and Chong, And I think probably one of the first first stoner movie I ever saw was probably a Cheech and Chong movie, and it changed my life because it made consuming cannabis funny and cool. Because I said this many times to my friends and my colleagues and the ones that I consume with that, in the beginning it was the cool kids club, and it, like everybody didn't know what 420 meant. And the information wasn't readily available to everyone. So only certain people knew what 420 meant. So, and part of that culture were these guys, Cheech and Chong doing their thing. So, whether it be movies, they did albums, and they continue to do this stuff like a 40+ year career. So shout out to them and, all that they do. And I bet you Cheech and Chong have had some infused food or have infused some food themselves. So shout out to the icons, and continue to shout out to Best Buds Magazine, our people all over there. DC, thank you so much for all that you do. Sage Genetics, JT, and the team up there, thank you so much for the offerings that you put forth for everybody to consume and to enjoy. Shout out to Divine Ministries. What can I say? Dr. Mike, the guy, having ongoing conversations about business. And because my focus of business is obviously this, cannabis. And shout out to the organic cannabis company, the shirt I'm wearing today. And remember, it's doctor's orders. But our ongoing conversation, being that we both are patients, is how do we help this elevate the business, and how do I allow the ideas that I have in my head elevate to the next level for myself and my family. And so I had questions, and Dr. Mike was the guy that I went to and answered those questions for me. So if you have any business, financial, or legal questions, shout out to, reach out to Dr. Mike and his team. They're ready to help you on so many levels. If you like what you hear, what I'm saying, if you dig this channel, it's very plain. It's just me. Sometimes wherever I can get a chance to shoot the show, I shoot the show. I don't, there's no frills. There's nothing extra. I don't have any. Matter of fact, I'm seeing right now that, I'm probably going to have to do something about the reflection in my glasses. But again, we learn as we go. And I just want to make sure that I put this out there because, as I said, shout out to Dr. Mike and the team at Divine. They, we work in it, and I want to continue to do my part and do my very best to do that part every day. So this is the Divine Ministries Daily Briefing for April 4th, 2024. I'm your boy, Brother Bong, and we have talked about a couple of subjects here. Don't always forget, get medically educated. It's doctor's orders. What's your favorite way to consume? Favorite way to consume. As I said, I'm Brother Bong, and so obviously that's in my name. But you have smoking, you have vaping, you can dab, you can have edibles, you can even have solutions where you put that in a cup of tea, drink that cup of tea, and now it's a different barrier. And the tannins in the tea leaves and the essential oils in the cannabis have a entourage effect so that the onset is nice and smooth. But that's information you get from Brother Bong, who also AKA is Dr. Bong. And I say that I'm not a doctor at all, but what I have now is I have an experience level that's deep, helping individuals with their medical cannabis questions, helping them with the product selection, educating and entertaining and elevating the status of cannabis. I mean, even though I don't think I can elevate it any higher, but using my platform, this platform, sharing the information that is ahead of me, sharing the information that's in front of me, and sharing it with you so that you and I and everyone around us can learn from the cannabis genius. Again, I will say this to everyone every day. I don't know anything. I don't know everything, and I'm learning as I go, and I love to learn. So If you like to learn, if you want to learn with us, like and follow this channel. I'm Brother Bong. You can reach me at Brother Bong 420 on Instagram. Have some inside glimpse into some of the things that we do. Speaking of things that we do, shout out to Meet Me at the Courtyard, Jessica and her team out there. We're going to be at the event this coming weekend. Sage Genetics, we are part of the brand, one of the brands that is going to be highlighted at the event. So we look forward to that, and we look forward to checking out the people up top. So follow me at Brother Bong 420 and get the information there. Follow the Meet Me at the Courtyard on Instagram as well to get the updates about the venue and their space and their upcoming events as well, associated with us and other events that they have going on separate. So again, we are the Divine Stoners daily report for April 4th, 2023. I am Brother Bong, and we've just been going over some information, and sharing it with you. So we talked about some infused food. Shout out to the 99th floor and everybody over there who has a complete infused menu. They can definitely be a spot to go. And also, if you want to have a private event, Chef Ali, shout out to them, and the brother or sister team. There's a great brother sister team who create these magnificent infused these infused recipes and infused dishes. So check them out. They're also on my Instagram. Again, we are the Divine Stoners Association daily briefing for April 4th, 2023. And I am Brother Bong. Shout out to the Icons, Cheech and Chong. Check them out. Check out any of their movies. Check out their comedy albums. Check out the old stuff. Check out the new stuff. But whatever you check out, I'm quite sure you will enjoy it as much as everyone else did. Big shout out to everybody behind the scenes. Shout out to DC and everybody at Best Buds Magazine. Shout out to JT and everybody over at Sage Genetics. Big shout out to Dr. Mike and Dr. Alexander and everybody at Divine Ministries. Because if you have a business, financial, or legal question, Dr. Mike is your guy. He can answer those questions. He can hopefully guide you. He and his team, that is, can hopefully guide you in the right direction. And really, that's the most important thing, is the first step, is having that plan and making it and executing it. And so shout out to Dr. Mike. And if you like what you see here, I'm Brother Bong. Follow me at Brother Bong 420 on Instagram. But if you like what you see here, like and follow this channel. And this has been the Divine Stoners Association Daily Report for April 4th, 2023. I'm Brother Bong, and we're out. Peace.